The little things like playing on the playground with Evan, we don't take for granted, and we just celebrate every day being able to be with him and watch him thrive. When we found out that Evan was diagnosed with SMA, we felt everything. We felt so much fear of the unknown, something we had never heard of before, fear for his future, and we were just devastated, completely devastated, and it was the worst day of our lives. Spinal muscular atrophy, or SMA, is a genetic disorder where a child is born missing the gene that tells the body to create proteins to send to the muscles. And it causes the muscles to degenerate over time. They lose the ability to crawl, to walk, to stand, to eat, and even to breathe.
I just remember it was 4 days after Evan was born, and we were headed to our family photo shoot just to document what we thought were going to be joyful moments, and in our heads was something totally different than that. It was, how long will we have with him?
Health Fairview Masonic Children's Hospital has been a huge part of Evan's life over the last 5 years. We felt we were surrounded by experts who truly cared about Evan and our family. They cared about answering all of our questions, but also providing us with hope as we started Evan's treatment process. When Evan was born, there was one treatment that was approved by the FDA, and that was called Spinraza. And shortly after, the gene therapy treatment called Zolgensma was approved by the FDA. Evan was able to receive gene therapy and life-changing. It was absolutely incredible.
When I look back at those family photos now, I'm in disbelief. I just can't help but reflect on how long and how far we've come along the journey in such a positive way, to see how great Evan is and how he's continually just bringing joy to our lives. Stories like Evan's are unique to us, but not unique to the state of Minnesota. And Health Fairview Masonic Children's Hospital are doing great things, and that's why we want to have an event specifically to raise money for them. So we're working with Minneapolis City Soccer Club, and we're going to have the Gene Party.
So everyone, wear your denim, because we're going to try to break a world record.
The most people in one selfie at one time wearing denim.
So let's raise as much money as we can for advancements in genetics.
We'll see you on July 12th.
Welcome back, soccer fans. It is game night at Edor Nelson Field on the campus of Augsburg University as group play closes for the 2024 Minnesota Super Cup with a win, and you're in the final scenario set up for the home side, Minneapolis City, as they take on MLS next side, Minnesota U19s. I'm John Bisworn. Alongside me, another week. Call the action.
It's good to be here. 2 in a row.
Co-founder and former chairman Dan Hudeman. Dan, the weather has been kind of hit or miss over the 4th of July weekend, but we've had a great night for soccer. I mean, there's clouds, but they don't look like rain clouds, so that's good. And this one should really live up to the billing.
I mean, there's nothing like a derby, right? So that's what we got tonight.
Both of these two teams did their jobs versus Rochester FC, the third team in this group, way back on May 11th. It seems like an age ago. The 2024 season and the cup kicked off for your Crows, disposing of Rochester 2-1. And on June 4th, Minnesota United U19s took them down in Rochester by a score line of 1-0. The stakes are high, as the St. Croix Legends are probably watching this one back home. Our conference mates out of the USL2 are eagerly awaiting the winner of this match to see who takes them on for the title, the 2024 Super Cup, Minnesota Super Cup title on July 25th.
Yeah, so big game. We need a result. So let's talk about the player to watch. And we've got that sponsored by our friends at Twin Cities Orthopedics.
Yeah, we have Henry Tophoven, the native of Bruggen, Germany. He's a well-traveled forward. He had 3 stops in college, 2 years in Division II for freshman sophomore season at Mercyhurst. Then he made the Division I jump for junior and senior year for the Wisconsin Badgers. Had a standout career for both of those colleges, and then finished his graduate year at Division II, Florida Southern. Fully recovered from a bad foot injury, Dan. Like, he was out for maybe a handful, six games.
And that's a lot of the season in the summer. I'm looking forward to seeing him play. And let's actually talk about that, because swinging out of the player to watch, let's talk about the keys to victory. We got these sponsored by Pence Homes. And I think the first one, John, is we want to focus on today.
Well, you have a couple things you have to think about if you're the Crows. You have this game, a win and you're in the final scenario, so you could potentially kind of be looking forward to that a little bit. But also you have to finish out the league season. But it is very important for Coach Oliver and the Crows tonight to really focus on Minnesota United U19s.
Absolutely. And then, with that, as they think about this team, they got to use their experience.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. If you look across, I mean, you have 16, 17, 18, maybe a few 19-year-olds on one half of the field, and then you have 23, 26, 30 across the other side. That experience of how to play and how to take advantage of what our next point is coming up here is going to be really important tonight versus a team that's well-trained in, fit. They've been playing a lot of soccer before. Our guys have really had the opportunity to do that. And then now we're kind of waning our season, and they're kind of hitting their stride. I
think you're right. You've got a long season, very well-drilled, very technical team against a whole lot of quality, but haven't been together for very long. And most of them are going to be going back to different colleges. So that's where setting that tone physically is number 3 for us today.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not going to add anything to that. I think you did a very good segue there, Dan. So this copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the express written consent of the United Soccer League. Once again, I'm John Bisworm. That's Dan Hudeman. Minnesota U19s versus Minneapolis City in the final game of group play in the 2024 Minnesota Super Cup. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back with starting lineups.
The atmosphere playing at home, the fans make it a lot of fun and make it a really enjoyable experience.
Oliver with the right foot, the shot at Oliver! Justin Oliver!
I love the club, I love the fans, I love the people. It's a special place.
There's Bechtel, Mensa in the middle if he can find him. And the right foot, and the header! Is it onside? Is it onside? It's onside! And it is 3-1 Minneapolis City!
Make one move and make that shot, take that shot. Darley Fourville!
Oh, there we go! Darley Fourville!
Scoring goals and playing in front of the fans is a huge thing, and can't wait to do it.
And Morgan is dancing! Artwork, a masterpiece! Jabate, make a move. Oh my goodness! What a cannon blast! And he saves! He saves it! There's a dog on the field! Holden on the outside if he can get the right foot. And a goal! Minneapolis City!
Soccer is a gift, and the real gift are the people. And that's what I think the club embodies.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, Edor Nelson Field on the campus of Augsburg University, where tonight's Minnesota Super Cup matchup between Minnesota United U19s versus Minneapolis City. Let's go over the starting lineups. Dan, why don't you take the away side?
You got it, John. Sponsored by Shell's Brewing Company. The away side, we've got Oliver Kelly in goal. We got a back four of Remy Neambwe. Tough to say. Tamer Ibses, Dominic Mowing, and Giovanni Cruz. In midfield, we've got 4 in the midfield for the Little Loons. Carlos Lopez, Griffin Price, we know him from the Futures.
Yep.
Will Schmidt, Justin Arias, and up top, Julian Banks and Aiden Martinez.
And for the home side, in goal, number 1, Evan Siefkin. Across the back line, number 34, Curtis Wagner. Number 35, Nick Kent. Number 3, Max Kent. In front of them, number 36, Joey Tawa. Number 31, Jonah Garcia. Across the midfield, you have number 11, Bernardo C.B. Rule, number 32, Eli Goldman, number 40, Misael Harris, and up top you have number 10, Sadike Jabate, and player to watch, number 30, Henry Tophoven. So as the Crows are kind of talking this one out, we talked about the keys to victory today. This team did just come off of a long trip home from Canada, tough 3-2 loss, traveled with a thin roster over the 4th of July weekend, but from all indicators, Dan, like even though that there was that loss, that one kind of got away from the Crows.
It did. You know, the 2 goals given up early, in both cases a center back slipping on a very, very wet, very slippery grass pitch. But after that, save penalty, Crows come roaring back. It could have been a different game.
And I think crossbar on a header by Nick Kett.
Yeah, and I think unfortunately for City this year, there's a lot of that feeling of, man, it could have been a different game. And when the dam breaks, when the luck starts to break for them, I think we've got a team that can really go on a tear.
Well, this one's underway, folks. 9 seconds in, and Max Kett decides to put one diagonal to Misael Harris.
Harris has been great since coming up from the futures, John.
Yeah, he's gotten a lot of playing time, which is nice. Oh, heavy touch
by Curtis Wagner. Harris using a little bit of that physicality there. It's up to Jabate. It doesn't quite keep it in the end.
That one over the line a little bit, looks like. Well, we can't do this without sponsors, Dan. Pence Homes. When it's time to make a move, you're in good hands with the property experts at Pence Homes, a top choice for buyers and sellers across the metro. Pence Homes, a division of Keller Williams Classic Realty Northwest.
Oh, look at that
and
press, and that's a City goal!
Eli Goldman, as I'm reading the play.
And that's the thing that our last home game against Rochester, we talked about the press, John. And look at that, pressing hard early. We got a goal in the first minute, 1-0 City. I think Justin Oliver right now, he's going to be pretty pleased with how his boys are playing.
I mean, he hasn't had a long runway to see what they've done, but we've seen it, since he took over from Carl Craig, the pressing style that he wants to implement. It was really just a situation where we had to get it trained in.
Yeah.
And over the last, I would say, 4 or 5 games for Minneapolis City, you've seen it, and then they've started to take the opportunities and put it in the back of the net.
And Minnesota United with the restart, Ms. Harris winning it right away. This is a hungry City team, John.
Coming out hot. Technically, there's hardware on the line. It's got to get through this game.
Well, you're absolutely right.
And one more, then it's real, but you have to get past the team in light blue first.
Well, and that's why, though it's a group game, City need a win or a draw. Well, for United, they need to win to get through. So this feels like real cup football.
Yep, absolutely.
United take a minute.
And we talked about this last year when these two teams faced. Kelly has a little bit of a misclearance there, right to Harris. We talked about the benefits of this for.
Oh, look at that.
Griffin Price. Nice
Griffin
ball.
Price, futures guy. Really nice move there. And a little bit of press of their own. Dispossessing Jonah Garcia. Ball sent wide. That looks like Lopez on the ball in the City 18.
Good collective defense by the Crows, forcing the Loons backwards. We talked about what a great benefit this tournament allows for a team in MLS next, like Minnesota's U19s, because they have the opportunity to play at least 2 games against full-grown men.
Right.
Which you don't see in MLS next. You're getting, some of these players may be getting called up into Minnesota United too, but, for training purposes and things like that, seeing players of a little bit of a higher caliber, but this is on the schedule.
Absolutely. And I think as much as it is playing against full-grown men, you've also got to look, this is a full stadium. This is a meaningful game.
Yeah.
And the pressure's different when you've got the fans on your back or supporting you, either way.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
United doing a good job winning it back to the goalkeeper. You've got to give Kelly a lot of credit. He's staying brave. He still wants the ball. He's still, doing a lot to keep it.
Good job to take caught offside. A little casual for the Crows there.
A goal that early, what do you think? Is that a positive for a team, or can that throw you off?
I think it's both. It's a false sense of security. The second one going in is different.
Yeah, then you're flying.
Yeah.
The Loons have done a nice job keeping the ball. We saw this last year in the Super Cup. We saw this against Rochester. And probably smart for them to take the sting out of the game a little bit. Ball back to Harris. He gets muscled pretty hard there.
The ball didn't go out of bounds. He touched it.
Man, wake up!
You love to see the fight there from Giovanni Cruz.
Hello.
He just happened to handle the ball as it was not over the line.
But, you know, that goes to your physicality point. He came in, he grappled hard.
Yeah.
He's coming to play.
I mean, here's where there's a clear advantage from the home side. Set pieces, big bodies.
Curtis Wagner over the ball.
Like
The Kent brothers.
Here, maybe you'd like to have Wagner in there. Let Tawa put this in. Another big body in there. See how his delivery is.
And it's short to Tawa. Charge down, but they win a corner.
I'm not quite sure if that was
Tawa raising his hand, saying, "My bad." He's got a good left foot from set pieces as well.
I mean, I've been known to swing a ball in or two.
City with the first corner of the match.
Eli Goldman.
Flicked on by Max Kent. Jabata keeps it in for a second, but goal kick.
That hit Max Kent's face.
That was a little short from Goldman.
Yeah. I mean, the job of any corner kick taker, rule number one, get it over the first guy.
Yep.
It just happened that the first guy is 6'2".
Well, and the shortest of our three center backs. With such a height advantage, though, I mean, that's really the key, though. Let's get that in the air, see if they can attack the ball. Better luck next time.
6 minutes in, Minneapolis City 1, Minnesota United U19s 0. Great start by the Crows.
Nice pace from Goldman. He chases that ball down.
Good defensive play there from
That was smart from Cruz.
Cruz.
Keeping a throw in instead of the corner. Big Curtis Wagner comes up to take it. United looking to slow the game a little bit, take some sting out of it by keeping the ball. City right up their throats. Long throw from Wagner. Flicked on by Max Kent. No one there.
Jabate was the closest. Great battle by Ms. Harris there. Ends up squeaking out to CB Rule as one player to beat. Good defensive play there by Cruz.
Nice breakout from United. Referee says play on. That's a good advantage. Griffin Price running off the right wing.
The Crows doing a good job of kind of collectively absorbing this pressure right now.
Arias lofted ball to Lopez. Nice ball in, recycled back again. And back out to Dominic Mowing. United doesn't mind pushing that ball back. But a lot of pressure there from Tophoven. Back to Kelly. Out wide to Nyembwe.
Good bit
Ball's
of
in the
possession.
cross, but Siefken claims.
Good bit of possession there for the Loons. Kind of their first opportunity, Dan, of actually getting on the ball and finding runners. The runners have been making the runs, but this is their first opportunity to actually see them connect. Jabate on the chase.
Long ball forward to Jabate. That pressure as he gets in front of Kelly. Kelly's able to grab the ball in the end.
Looks like we're going to go back to a Jonah Garcia yellow card. He did absolutely clean out somebody about 5 minutes ago. So in the 10th minute, Jonah Garcia with the yellow card.
And as the referee finishes putting Garcia into the book, the ball's with Kelly for a free kick. While we wait for that, let's say thanks to Shell's Brewing Company. We'd like to thank our newest sponsor, Shell's Brewing. It's been a great year with them already. Whether it's snowing or sweltering, balmy or brisk, Shell's has a German craft brew perfect for any season. And don't forget the classics, Shell's Deer Brand, pre-Prohibition Lager, and of course, the iconic Grain Belt Premium. Available at bars and liquor stores everywhere.
Great 50-50 win there by Curtis Wagner.
That was savvy stuff. He wins the throw-in for the Crows. Heavy touch from Java today. Arias does a nice job of slowing things down, keeping possession.
Good win by Max Kent.
No pressure on Arias as he sends it long, trying to find Griffin Price.
Great touch.
Nice touch. Did go off his hand there. Can't do that.
No, you cannot.
But, John, you've seen a lot of Griffin Price over the last couple of years with Futures.
Just a fantastic on-the-ball attacker. I mean, has a bag full of ideas every time he gets the ball. I think that the one thing that that we notice about him is just his decision making, like how quickly he processes how an attack unfolds, and he 9 times out of 10 he's always making the right delivery whenever he's playing a ball into any number of his attacking partners.
Long ball from Nick Sant. Just overhit, looking for Mazel Harris.
Good idea. I haven't seen player to watch number 30, Henry Tophoven, really afforded the opportunity to get on the ball today.
Not yet. Ball falls to Garcia, who finds Tophoven. Tophoven is fouled there by Cruz.
He's got to say his name, and then he gets the ball. Max Kent finding player to watch, Tophoven.
He's flagged for offside.
Great run, though.
Well, that's a difference in approach. You're seeing City happy to hit the ball a little long, look for the channels.
Mm-hmm.
Much more patient from United. And that's nice close control from both of those guys, Arias and Cruz.
Let's see if he can collect this one nice and easy. Got a bit busy house today here at Edor Nelson Field, Dan.
Yeah, we've got a full set of stands, and you love to see it. Now that it's not raining. Nice to watch soccer.
Just wake up every morning of a City game and be like, oh, it's raining again.
Another long ball forward to Tophoven. He can't quite bring it down. Ambway finds Kelly. Back to Ambway. And away. Foul there by Tawa. That was nice from United, though, playing out of pressure.
Mm-hmm.
This is a really well-drilled team.
Where do we land on number 6's last name?
Mpls.
Mpls did a really good job there. This was leaned on a little too heavy by a CB rule.
Long again. Kent looking for Goldman.
Wins the foot race. Good tackle.
It was a nice tackle. Goldman wins a free kick, wins a throw-in.
Is that mawing?
Oh, that was Ipses. Or no, that was Nyambwe coming over. Got Curtis Wagner coming over. He's got a long throw.
We missed the old Nick Hutton toss.
Oh man, he could sling that a country mile.
It's Uncle Rico strength.
Wagner plays college ball at Loyola, Maryland. He's one of a few Patriot League players we have here from Minneapolis City. Long throw, looks for Tawa, heads it, but Kelly's there.
Kelly's done a good job in traffic today on a couple different opportunities.
I'd agree. He's faced a lot of pressure early. Done well. Looking for Price. Nick Kent just picks it up. A little pressure for Siefkin, who gives up the ball.
That might have hit the hand of Arias.
He plays it wide.
The referee was right there. I'll defer to him.
Get a slightly better angle on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, nice little turn there from Julian Banks. He's free.
Oh, good interception there by the,
Nice work
the
from
heel
Nick.
of Nick Kent.
Good touch from Jabata looking for Tophoven. Kelly clears.
Good, really good idea.
That was a quick counter out of danger for the Crows, who for a second there were looking like they were in trouble.
The line of pressure for the Loons has increased over the last 5 minutes since that goal went in.
And it's making a difference. A lot of space in the midfield there.
Well, the pairing of Tawa and Garcia are playing a little bit deeper. Maybe look at sending one of the two of them up a little more advanced to try to kind of squash that big gap out.
Time yet again. But back to mine.
Dan, that might have been the fastest goal in club history, now that I think about it.
Yeah, we'd have to check. That may be a record.
Here comes the press.
United doing a nice job of keeping the ball. You know, you can only press so hard for so long. Nick Kent finds Jabate to Goldman. Good take from Kelly there. That was brave at the feet of Goldman.
You'd like Goldman to hit that one first time, probably.
He probably wants that one back.
Jabate with a really good decision there.
Long from Kelly.
Great take.
Tophoven can't quite control it.
He got kicked.
Now United look over the top, but Nick Kent is there.
The push.
And that is indeed, John.
That's one of those ones where it's like, we've all been there when you're playing the game, and you're like, what are you doing? It's going out of bounds already. Like, now you're giving the opportunity for Jabate.
Missed header, Jabate, nice control, Jabate. Oh, what a save from Kelly.
Great save by Kelly. But all of that doesn't happen if
you don't give up that
the young
free kick.
defender doesn't push someone where the ball's 5 feet over their head. What a great individual bit of skill there by Jabate.
That was. Sent two defenders one way.
Quick off of his foot.
But you got to give credit for Kelly.
Oh, yeah.
Great positioning, good save.
Great save by Kelly. Now you got Wagner. Get your full back line in.
Delivery from Wagner. Punch clear by Kelly. There's a lot of traffic around him.
If Harris can collect this, he's got plenty of time.
Well, that's out for a throw. A bouncy turf wasn't doing him any favors. Nick Kent long to Tophoven.
He was not offside.
Flagged as off.
I want to see that again. Nope. We'll give him that one.
You need VAR to solve that one for us from up here. You know, those long balls are just getting eaten up. That time Garcia falls to Tophoven. His header to Goldman. Ms. Harris tackled from behind there from Cruz. Good winner, and it falls to Price.
Jonah Garcia has ample time to hit this.
And he shoots wide. He hit that hard.
Caught the outside of the boot a little more than he wanted. But that's something that we discussed on a few games back, is that the position change for Jonah Garcia this year, being in that kind of defensive pivot in front of the back line instead of being in the back line. But we saw him in the first game of his competition set up Sadike Jabate for the game winner. A really nice delivery. But what we hadn't seen is Jonah pulling the trigger.
Yeah. No, you're right. He had 2 assists early. He's done a really nice job in a bunch of different positions. But kind of across the board we're talking about, well, let's put pressure on the goalkeepers.
Yeah, make him make a save.
Long from Kelly. Indifferently won, but Tawa comes in hard on Price, who asked for a yellow card, but I don't know you're ever going to get it on something like that.
Yeah, it was. Had he been the last guy back, maybe.
And I'm not sure Tawa had to do that. Crows have done a good job of turning United back so far today. Here he comes in. Good battle happening there with Arias and Tawa.
It's fun to see 2 Futures players battling against each other on different sides of the ball between Price and Harris.
You do love it. Harris will flick on. That's going to run all the way to Ipsas. He looks direct. Looked to me like we had Lil Loon coming from offsides, but
Tophoven doing
United
a
keep the
good
ball.
job of forcing that one backwards.
You know, it's been a different team in organization and a tactical approach, this City team, since Justin Oliver's come on board.
Looks like a CB rule slipped on that one. That looked a little dangerous, but I don't think there was any negative intent in that one. It looked like both of his feet kind of went out from under him.
Little 1-2 between Cruz and Price. Price is on the run. Looks across, but Garcia is there. CB rule. No real chance here. This game is getting a little stretched, John.
Yeah, it's going to be a testament.
Arias drives forward. Lovely ball. Slipped inside. Nice win from Max Kent.
It's going to be a testament to see which team decides to put the ball down and actually gain control of this game.
Arias has done a really good job, as has Will Schmidt there in the middle. And ref calls it as a foul on Tawa. That's sometimes when your size is going to work against you there. I didn't see much in that one, but
he went down pretty quickly, but it was from behind, so it's not like it's a call that we disagree with. Definitely a foul.
Cross in, it goes long. CB Rule gets some pressure. Max Kent finds Jabata. He keeps the ball, but he's pushed back. Kent forced to go long, gives it away. That's flagged for a United throw-in. Tophoven disagrees, but not for long. Jabata and Tophoven run into each other. Sidike keeps the ball. But he ends up dribbling it offside, and he's into the advertising hoardings.
Great win by Max Kent.
All the way back to Mpls. He's looking long now for Gripper and Price. Good step from Curtis Wagner. Back the other way. Tophoven showing a flash of pace. Miss Harris forcing Cruz to kick over his head and out. A lot of pressure there. This is a quick game.
Man, boy, he had no other choice there. He had two pink and black shirts just breathing down his neck.
Wagner finds Tophoven. Nice flick to Garcia.
Back to Goldman.
Ball into Goldman.
He's not
Shoots.
offside.
He's flagged as offside, though. He sent it just wide of the post anyway, but...
I mean, I could eat my words there, and he probably is offsides, but he looked like he was even. Because that defender stepped after he got the ball. Right there, watch. He stops.
Yeah, it did look like Mpls played him on side and then just made the jump after the ball arrived. It's a good thing about having the football lines.
Yeah, it was close.
But he missed anyway, so Crows can't have any complaints. Good battle there on the left side.
Tawa unable to find Garcia's foot there.
Since we were last here at home, the Crows missing a few players: Ryan Keefe, Morgan Olson, Joe Highfield,
Hakeem Morgan.
Some younger guys, particularly if you look at, say, Olson and Keefe, who could bring a level of energy in the midfield.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I mean, I would say the players that have taken their opportunities, I think, are equal to the task.
Well, we're looking at a 27th minute, 1-0 Minneapolis City lead, so no complaints if you're sitting on the City bench next to Justin Oliver. Well, maybe a few complaints.
Like get a haircut or...
Tuck in your shirt.
Speaking of haircuts, guys, look your best with the only barber you should trust in Minneapolis. Twin City Barber Co., locally owned and operated in the heart of South Minneapolis, offers quality services ranging from the basics to beard trims and hot leather shaves. Treat yourself to a traditional barbershop with modern style. Make an appointment today at tcobarberco.com.
Look at that. Mpls going on a little bit of a run. CB Rule wins it, flicked over the top.
Saying it was offside?
I think it's called back potentially for a foul. I'm not entirely sure. Yep, looks like it's called back for a foul there. Now Wagner gets a chance to drive forward. Fortunate lost the ball from Tawa United on the attack. And that's the first shot that Siefkin has faced today, right to him from number 9, who is not on the Minnesota United roster.
Yep, so we'll figure out who that guy is in a little bit.
Harris again, he finds Tawa.
Good decision to play that first time. Harris has some space here.
Harris past Price. He's in the 18-yard box. He shoots. Pushed wide by Kelly. Nice save.
Really great save by Kelly.
That was a tough one. He was definitely blocked a little bit in his vision, but quickly down.
Good counterattack opportunity here for the Loons.
Wide to Cruz. Cruz finds Price. Price has really been a danger man for United today. Back to Cruz. Siefkin takes a second, but he's out to grab. Yeah, great save again, seeing that from Kelly. He's got the sun in his eyes. Man, really, really quick. That was some nice goalkeeping from the young Loons player.
Oh, just a few whiskers. That one goes into Tophoven.
Let's take a second here to say thanks to TCO. Minneapolis City is in good hands with our longtime sports medicine partner, Twin Cities Orthopedics. You too can have TCO on your side with our wide range of specialty services to help you achieve your goal of returning to full health. Learn more at tcomn.com. Long ball from Kent there. Goldman against Mpls.
Gets on
Good
the end
defending, but Lopez struggles to keep the ball. Does a nice job of pushing Goldman back, though. Good recovery. And he's still not done. He wins it. And now United on the attack.
Curtis Wagner trying to clean that one up. But United has the opportunity.
Shot.
Right to Siefkin.
Saved by Siefkin. Yeah, you would have thought Wagner would have gone clean through on that one. I'm not sure he knew he had someone on his shoulder.
Yeah, definitely a coming together there by the two players.
Nice move by Harris. Muscled off the ball by Cruz.
I'm with Cruz. I didn't see anything in that.
Well, except a handful of shirt, John.
I let him play.
Look, it was only one handful.
He's got that wrist protection on. Blends in with the black kit.
Nick Kent standing over the ball. City look to send it long. They're looking for Goldman. Goldman up against Lopez. Lopez clears under a lot of pressure. United have done a good job playing their way back into this game, John. What do you think they have to do if they want to turn this one around?
It's the final execution piece. They've had every opportunity on frame for opportunities as they've all gone to Siefkin's hands.
You got Curtis Wagner there. He's got the long throw.
I mean, a late tracking run here by Tawa to get a second ball.
Nick Kent looking for the flick on, but it's headed away and out for a throw-in.
In the 33rd minute, Minneapolis City on 1, Minnesota United U19 0 on the back of a first-minute goal by Eli Goldman. Only 55 seconds in. That's been the difference so far. There have been opportunities, but number 35 for the Loons, Oliver Kelly in net, has stopped quite a few great opportunities. Touchdown by Jabate, unable to find CB Rule. Eventually gets to him. Nick Kent's on it.
Oh, center! Whoa, and another good save. That's quick reactions there from Kelly as he's going the other way. So he's got 3 saves, Kelly, that he's going to be pretty proud about. Nick Kent alone there at the far post. That was a nice ball from Jabate.
That was CB Rule.
I take it back. Sorry, Bernard.
Don't let it happen again.
But look at that. Nice little flicked header there. Good stuff from Kelly. Griffin Price. Ooh, hope he's all right. That's tough. Touchline is
right on
not
it.
Far away from the fence there. Wagner throw a little short. That's unfortunate. Julian Banks on the ball. He gets wide. His shot's off. Blocked by Max Kent.
Slip by Wagner. And Griffin Price ends up
Price fires
wasting
over.
an opportunity there for the Loons.
That was a tough one, the way that ball was spinning, but
Wagner does a really great job to come in to collect here, and then he just loses his footing. Tawa was on the case there, but what a great opportunity for Griffin Price. He puts well over the crossbar.
Yeah, that was a big missed opportunity for United, who have had a few big opportunities.
Yeah, I would say that the scale has leaned
But win from the Crows, definitely on top and a little bit more even now. Right, Nick Kent forcing a good save out of Oliver Kelly. No save forced out of Siefkin, but that was dangerous as Javita can't control and knocks it out for a throw-in. I'm not sure an open game at this point really suits the home side.
Yeah, I think we talked about it, 10 minutes, maybe 8 minutes ago, that one of these two teams has to get the ball down on the deck and really start to play again instead of it constantly being a defense to offense situation. There needs to be some collectivity with the midfield in here for both teams, I think.
Well, I think you're right. And when City did that just a few minutes ago, they carved out a really nice chance there. Didn't result in a shot, and you've got to give a lot of credit for this Loons defense. They're doing a really good job of swarming quickly and shutting down City chances. As are the Crows defenders. Long from Kent looking for Goldman. Nice control. He's wide working on Mpls, who just gives a little touch out. That's a City corner.
Eli's had a couple that he had to track down today.
Well, you love to see that. We've got a Gene Party kit there in the wild. The Gene Party is July 12th. It's a charity game when City take on Thunder Bay Chill. All proceeds of the tickets and proceeds from those Gene Party kits go to M Health Masonic Children's Hospital. Nice crossover.
Not sure what they're calling there, but
They're calling a foul, but I can't tell you why either, John. That looked pretty...
oh, handball. Had to have been a handball.
Hard to see what
Kelly
else.
did a fantastic job once again coming off of his line, getting a fist to that one.
Well, you know, with the sun in his eyes, as it is this time of day, that makes it even more impressive.
Yeah. We go to the old Gordon Banks cap.
I'm not going to lie, that's what I would use. Javita wins the ball. It's been tough for Kelly. No options short, but when he's sent long, he's got a bunch of 6'2+ guys looking to win the headed ball.
Well, I was messaging back and forth with Coach Oliver today, and he said that for him, it's winning those second and third opportunities, whether they're in the offensive or defensive end. And I think that we've seen a handful of opportunities where Minnesota United's gotten on those second balls and the Crows haven't.
You're absolutely right. United break their lines. Nick Kent up on Martinez, forcing him back. Netted out wide to Banks.
Great touch past Tawa.
Arias has been excellent today, but he just runs out of space there.
It's like Curtis Wagner.
I'd say Arias, the Loon center midfield here, he's been their best player. I think Griffin Price has been really electric as an attacker, but you know, Arias has been all over the field, and he's really helped them control the ball.
Well, definitely control the game, for sure.
Wagner again, looking direct to Tophoven, flick onto Garcia. That opens things up. Looking for Goldman again. Goldman is in beyond Cruz.
Oh,
what a
great
save
stop.
again by Kelly. Held his ground. Good foot save.
Fantastic ball by Jonah Garcia.
Look how quick the Crows were to turn that into an attack.
Well, it connected the midfield from the defense again.
It was that flick from Tophoven, our player to watch. The referee pushing Cruz back. Fine Price. Oh, Nick Kent's going to want that one back.
Hit his plant foot. Hate when that happens.
That gives United a attacking third throw-in.
Good one by Wagner.
Garcia, nice job. And that's what you're talking about, John. Just a little bit of control.
Great ball
and a nice
Harris.
ball from Harris to Goldman. It's Goldman with Sadique. Just hits it across, not a lot there, and Mpls is able to.
Yeah, he's got to put another couple pounds of pressure on that ball. I mean, he's on.
The Crows would take that all day. 2-on-1, running at the Loons' goal. There's only so long you can do that before the dam breaks.
Great decision by Nick Kent.
And there we go. The City midfield. Good ball from Jabata, finding a CB Rule out wide. He's got Goldman in the middle. He crosses. Save again from Kelly.
The back heel.
The back heel, and that's blocked. Incredible stuff.
Oh, man. What do we got to do to buy one here?
Oh, man, this could easily be 4-0. But you've got the Loons on the counter. That ball's out wide to Martinez. He keeps it in. He's working on Max Kent.
Man, that play had everything. Goalkeeper saves, back heels.
Oliver Kelly working hard for a Man of the Match award there. This is his 4th big save. His, 6th save so far today?
Yeah, I believe so. I'm not keeping track, but it sounds about right.
Making just under, nice move in from Arias.
Smart defending by Curtis Wagner not to bring him down in the box.
That ball's wide now. Good shot, but it's right at Sievkin again. Saw Carlos Lopez get wide, and a CB Rule had a decision to make.
Look at this. What a save. The ball in. The back heel. Who's on the end line there? Is that Mpls?
And we've got a man down, Giovanni Cruz.
Both our kids there banging on a drum.
Oh, I love it. You know, it's the next generation of Crows fans.
Yep.
That'll be a little bit of a break and play here in the 42nd minute.
See his opportunity again.
I mean, Kelly making himself big.
Maybe the touch back there to Tophoven is the right choice. I mean, he's kind of rooted in between the penalty spot and the 6-yard box. Watch right here. Right there, just a quick layoff.
Yeah.
Smash that home. Looks like Cruz is okay.
Oliver Kelly, the United goalkeeper, has come up huge today. He's keeping them in the game.
Boy,
and that's going to be important because United has looked dangerous.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and if you're the coaching staff for United, I mean, your conversation is how many times can Oliver Kelly keep us in this?
Yeah.
And right now, 9. 9 times.
You wonder if they're out of their 9 lives and the dam breaks.
Wow, just reading the soccer cliche book on the way to the game today?
I'm here for it. Max Kent looking for Goldman again. He's going to hit that a little long.
Good distribution by Kelly.
Acres of space. Nice flick from Martinez. But the turf is going to take that spin and amplify it. Back to Max Kent again. And a CB Rule shoved down there by Nyembwe. Actually, I take that back. That looks like Carlos Lopez. Eli Goldman has been playing that Hakeem Morgan role, the target striker. He's done a nice job so far today, John.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I love how he's running through the channels.
I've been surprised by his pace. You know, he's been able to come back, be big, hold up the ball, and he's really put pressure on those center backs. Ipsas on the ball right now. Finds Martinez.
I'm glad we figured out number 9's Martinez. Number 48 on our sheet, number 9 in your hearts.
United are out. And putting some pressure on. Let's Curtis Wagner start driving forward. I love a good center back run. Falls to Tophoven.
Into Jabate. He's in.
Jabate is in. Oh, another save from Kelly.
This guy is doing his job today.
That's got to be his 5th exceptional save today. The quickness.
And they're not from long range either.
No, they're very close. Garcia on the attack. He finds Tophoven, top of the 18. Tophoven shoots.
And then he hits Eli in the back. Oh, man. What do we got to do, Dan? What do we got to do?
I mean, the chances are there. That's now 7 saves for Oliver Kelly, 5 of which I'd say were top drawer on 11 shots for Minneapolis City. But it's only 1-0 here at Edor Nelson Field. Looking for Price, but that ball's hit way too long. It's going to run to Siefken.
He's going to do the goalkeeper thing. And the referee, fourth official, has indicated stoppage 2 minutes.
A minimum of 2 minutes. Well, we had the goal, and we had a little bit of an injury, but not much else. Siefken long. But Mowing lets that run to Kelly. The sun's going to continue to be a factor, but the tables will turn here in the second half. Do you think the City approach changes? Were they taking advantage of the sun, John?
No, nothing changes.
Garcia finds Goldman. Goldman looks for Harris. Harris working one-on-one with Cruz. Cruz does a nice job of standing his ground.
There's players in the box if they want to clip this one in.
Max Kent, he's got a CB Rule wide. And
Great
he
ball.
finds a nice ball. CB Rule's crossball finds Harris. Oh, but all Harris can do is find Mowing. Mowing's out wide to Martinez. Waiting for some support.
There's a
He
lot
gets
of
it.
disconnection here.
Will Schmidt on the run. He finds Harris wide. Siefken out quickly.
That's, again, what we talked about, that final execution for the Loons. It just has not been there in the first half. The opportunities have been, but like that right there, if you're going to pass it right directly to the goalkeeper, might as well put your laces through it and make him make a save.
Siefken out wide. Just a few seconds left here, you'd guess, in the half. Garcia finds Jabata. Is there another shot that he's going to have here? There is! It's a goal! Jabate! Slight deflection takes Kelly out of the game, and that's 2-0 Minneapolis City with what might be the last kick of the first half. You got to say that one was coming, John.
It wasn't the cleanest, and I think if it was clean, I think our leader for man of the match, Kelly, makes that save.
I think
if
you're
you
right.
Watch the deflection here.
Kelly's been unstoppable, and that was just enough to sneak it past him.
And then up coming off Niembwe. I mean, he hit it well, but I think that if it was a solid strike, I thought Kelly's positioning was in a good spot for him to be able to make that save, seeing what he's been doing.
No, absolutely. He's been exceptional today.
And that'll do it. 45 minutes in the books. Minneapolis City 2, Minnesota United U19s 0. Goals coming in the first minute for Eli Goldman, and the 47th minute, you just saw it, for Siddique Jabate. I'm John Bisworm. That's Dan Hudeman. We're going to take a break. We're going to watch 40-on-40 youth soccer here for a little bit, and then we'll come back to you with our first half thoughts.
What's up, City? Next game is the Gene Party. Be there, be square. Wear some nice pants.
Come to the Gene Party.
What's up, City? Come to the Gene Party.
Come to the Gene Party. Come to the Gene Party.
Come to the Gene Party.
Let's party.
Come to the Gene Party, guys.
Come to the Gene Party.
Come to the Gene Party.
Come to the Gene Party. Let's go.
What's up, Crow Nation? I better see you guys at the Gene Party, July 12th. Come out.
We'll see you at the Gene Party.
Come to the Gene Party.
Come to the Gene Party on July 12th. Yeah!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Edor Nelson Field on the campus of Augsburg University. I'm John Bisworm. That's Dan Hudeman. And we're looking at a 2-0 score line for your home, Minneapolis City Crows. Goals coming back in the first minute. We'll call it 50 seconds. Maybe the fastest goal ever.
Maybe.
Maybe not. And then, sorry. My cord was being stepped on. I almost choked. Eli Goldman scored that first minute goal, and then Siddiqui Diabate scores in the 47th minute in stoppage time to end the first half. Dan, when we're talking about talking points, I think you look at the stat sheet here and you see Minneapolis City with 12 shots and you see Minnesota United U19s with 7 saves. How did that happen?
Well, and they're not just any saves. I think Oliver Kelly, kind of looking like Oliver Kahn out there, he's made at least 5 or 6 exceptional saves. He's been quick. He's been able to reach. He's the reason this hasn't been completely blown open. He's having an exceptional game.
And I think, too, we talked about it in his last point-blank save. None of these are cupcakes from 25, 30 yards out. They are all reaction saves where he has to not only get the save right, but his positioning right for the rebound. And I thought that, and I don't want to make this a huge Oliver Kelly love fest. However, we talk about his positioning on corner kicks in a crowd. I thought, best player on the field in the first half. Let's talk about kind of what we saw happening. We saw, and we heard from Coach Justin Oliver earlier in the day today that want to win the second and third balls. Didn't see a lot of that happening for Minneapolis City. It was happening for the Loons.
I think you're right, especially in the midfield positions where sometimes, and that may have been with City stretching the field, but it was a little bit too easy for Justin Arias in particular to boss the game for United.
He did really well. I thought Arias was a bright spot. He's just in the shadow of Oliver Kelly. And the third point that we want to talk about is the finishing for both teams. I think that clearly for Minneapolis City, with 12 shots and 2 goals, it could have easily been 12 shots and 6 goals, Kelly aside. But Minnesota United also had their problems with trying to find the back of the net behind Siefkin. And I think that all the plays kind of worked themselves out on the chessboard, but they just couldn't find anything of substance.
I think you're right. Siefkin's made 3 saves, and they've all gone right at him. He hasn't had to move, which I think underscores just how dangerous United has been. They've really looked good on the counter. They've been dangerous through Griffin Price out wide, but they haven't tested Siefkin for sure, whereas at least City's tested Kelly, although there are a few times you feel like maybe a little bit more precision.
Yeah, going to the far post instead of the near post, not kicking it right at him, things like that. But I thought overall, we talked about it in the lead up into the game today, end-to-end action, beautiful weather. Why don't you come to Minneapolis City games?
Oh man, I do this every week.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, looks like we have had some changes. So we've got number 60, John Ferris, who's come on for, looks like number 17, Griffin Price.
Mm-hmm. There might be a few others. We'll wait for word from the sideline on those.
But no changes, it looks like, to Minneapolis City.
I think, I don't know what your opinion is, Dan, but the first 5 minutes of this second half for Minneapolis City needs to be keeping the ball and trying to take the air out of it instead of maybe trying to hit the quick hitter.
Well, I think that's where, Coach Oliver has really talked about too, is one of his keys is really make sure that those 5 to 10 minutes to begin a game, the 5 to 10 minutes after goal, the 5 to 10 minutes in the start the second half, just make sure you're in control.
Say no mistakes.
City still pressing hard. That's Tawa pushing on Arias. First touch for Ferris out there in the left wing.
Smashes it into the Citizens.
Well, nothing for Mpls there to do. I think United have done a good job of playing out of pressure, but that was a lot of pressure. Not quite enough on that. We see
Martinez
working on Tawa.
Smart play by Martinez not to try to force something. There's a lot of black and pink shirts back there.
Martinez again. He had been up top, and it looks like he's dropped back a little bit. As United are looking for a little bit of control. And now we've got Cruz and Iambwe. Ooh, look at that. You got Julian Banks getting past Curtis Wagner. He's still on the ball. You know, United have not been bad at getting past their man, but City, to their credit, have stayed very organized.
Yeah, the shape defensively has been great. And also the recovery shape, getting back into it, no matter what position you're playing, understanding that there has to be a certain amount of players there. Tophoven.
Quick ball to Jabata. Jabata working on 4 United defenders. He turns back. See the rule. That one rolls back to Jabata. Tophoven wide. Ms. Harris. His cross cleared away, but only as far as...
Oh, Jabata lined that one up.
Jabata wanted that one, but fires just over the crossbar.
Tophoven getting out of the way. We already saw how Eli Goldman get a save in the first half off of a Tophoven shot.
No, you're absolutely right. Henry Tophoven, our player to watch. Been stricken by injury for most of the USL League 2 season, although he did play on Friday as the Crows were in Thunder Bay. Ms. Harris driving into the box. He loses it. Out to Arias.
Good collective defense by the Crows. Nick Kent cleaning up shop there.
And look at that. I think Arias, he's been a really impressive player, releasing, getting forward to be an option.
Got the captain armband on for a reason, right, Dan?
Oh, he's digging in. Shades of a young John Bismarck.
Oh, if I could find Marty and Doc Brown in their time machine.
Nice stuff from Julian Banks, who had been up top, and he's dropping a little bit deeper, working on Tawa. Nice stuff. Banks is in the 18-yard box. Woo! He cuts it back. Nick Kent gets a foot on it, and it's just wide of Siefken's post. I think Siefken would have gotten down there, but
he still almost got down there.
This is a lot different from United so far.
Yeah, I think the difference that I've seen so far in the 4 minutes leading into this corner kick is that they're amping up the time it takes for them to get from defense to offense. And
sure.
It's those line-breaking passes. It's taking some risk.
Sure, ball to Banks. It's crossed.
Tophoven had to get that right. There were 2 blue shirts sitting back post.
Ferris, and it's all the way back. Jabata pressing hard. Really not letting United settle at all. Cruz looking for Arias, gives it away.
Opportunity to get to transition for the Crows.
Garcia slows it down to Harris. Yeah, this is a more considered City team. You would have seen them earlier this half, just right up the gut.
Yep. And it's part of the plan. So I kind of like the deviation here for a second to just kind of relax a bit. Wagner into Jabate.
And Jabate wins a throw-in. That ball does not make it to I-94.
Is that Butler Place?
It is on Butler Place.
Yeah. The Butler did it.
But what a beautiful night for soccer.
I mean, I don't want to go back to work tomorrow. Might as well be here.
Me neither. Long throw from Wagner. Flicked on. Tophoven finishes it.
Player to watch.
Goal City in the 51st minute. Henry Tophoven.
A little celebration there with Bernard Seabee Rule. In the 52nd minute, player to watch. Henry Tophoven, number 30.
Well, and that little flick on found Tophoven all alone there at the back post. He was able to let the ball take a bounce, set himself, and he just lashes it into the back of the net.
That's a great shot of that goal.
So the dam may be starting to break here. It's 3-0 Minneapolis City. City have scored now 2 in the last 6 minutes. Now, if you're Minnesota United, you have to win to make the Super Cup final.
July 25th at
McAllister College.
McAllister College, yep. Now it's when the Kent brothers want to play in.
Yeah, playing back their home stomping ground. St. Croix from USL League 2 is already made it from Group B. So should this result stay the same, Minneapolis City is going to meet their divisional rivals. Ferris on the ball. Finds Martinez.
Ooh. That one could have hurt.
That could have. Ares.
Great turn by Martinez.
This is much better from United.
Problem is, there's too many black and pink shirts back there.
A very organized Minneapolis City. You're right, John. But, certain quick passes, quick movement.
5-yard dink and dunk passes are great, but unless they result in anything.
Someone's got to try and break that line.
Yep. And I think it's hitting it from distance. I mean, you can see Siefkin's got his hand over his face. Great touch by Banks.
Oh, love that from Banks. He's going on a run. He's one-on-one with Nick Kent. Nick Kent pushes him wide. Nice defending. We talked about that at the beginning of just using some of that veteran experience.
Yep.
But that's the type of stuff from Martinez. Put your head down. Let's get through. Let's start to really challenge that back line. Because I'll tell you, hitting long balls to these guys, they can take that all day. Jabate.
Great ball.
Great ball to Sibe Rule. Sibe Rule working on Ferris. A little bit of a loose touch, and his cross doesn't get in. And that's really nice work from Mpls, putting it out for a throw instead of the corner. Garcia past Ferris. He floats one in, and it's over the crossbar.
Yeah. He had some options there and kind of gives him the old handshake. Did not mean to completely waste it over the crossbar.
You feel like he may have been caught between two minds.
Yeah,
I can cross
so
this,
too.
I can shoot it. Quick throw, forcing Wagner into a little bit of a wild clearance.
From Martinez, I find Banks, he's been the most dangerous this half.
Martinez getting his shot off.
He's offside.
Yeah, that went off of Max Kent's foot, but yeah, we had an offside there on the play, and that was Banks. Just got a little bit ahead there of the play.
I actually disagree with that. It didn't hit Banks, and he was completely out of the play. That should be a corner kick for Minnesota United.
I'd agree with you on that one. That said, an earlier ball to Banks. I was with you on. That's what City had done earlier. It's just really quick balls in, splitting the defenders, make him do something one-on-one. Nick Kent finds his brother Max. Looking for Eli Goldman.
Player to beat.
Ooh, good work from Nambwe.
Yeah, great defending. Here's where the press happens. The first half, there's consistent pressure on backwards and sideways passes in the defensive third by Minneapolis City, but maybe taking off the accelerator a little bit.
Oh, cheeky stuff from Nick Kent with Martinez there. Siefkin forced to go long, but finds nobody. That's where that sun can be a factor. I know, having played here, you pick your head up, and all you see is lens flare.
Tophoven has Jabate.
Quick one, Jabate with 2 defenders around him. Nice job using his body there.
And some substitutions coming on. It's like Jonah Garcia's day is done. Number 37, Jameson Charles replacing him. And looks like number 16, Stevie Lamar, replacing number 10, Sadike Jabate, goal scorer in the 47th minute.
He put in a good shift. I mean, both of them did, but Jabate, he saw the ball a lot. He used all of his attributes. Ms. Harris, tasty stuff. And then Stevie Lamar just can't quite keep control of it. Those fresh legs already pressing harder. Oh, you love that turn from Goldman. Oh, he flicks it to Lamar. Lamar's crowded out.
Those are those ones where you want to maybe create some danger and just smash it into the 6-yard box.
I'll see what happens, especially with so many defenders around. United doing a nicer job there. Just looking for a little bit more direct passes. Oh, nice flick there from...
Can Lamar get there?
Oh, Lamar can't quite get there. Lovely stuff from Tophoven.
He's feeling it today.
Well, he must have known he was our player to watch.
All the fans back in Bruggen, Germany.
Ball looking for Ferris. Overhit. This is a narrow pitch at the Nelly.
It's fast, too.
69 yards wide.
Nice.
And it is fast, especially on a day like today. Tophoven's flick on can't quite meet Lamar. Ooh, nice turn there from Martinez. He leaves Curtis Wagner for dead. Flicks the ball out wide to Arias. Arias working on Harris. Promising stuff, but that City defense forces United back.
Could have been the story of the day.
It has. Cross comes in. Oh, flapped at by Sievkin. The CB rule is there to clear wide. And that's a United throw. And taken quickly. Max Kent aware of the danger. And a CB rule is free. Oh, Tophoven taken down. The referee says no. As Will Schmidt's on the ball. I may have to disagree with that one.
Schmidt took himself right into danger.
And then that's a makeup foul. But, you like to see a little bit of that aggression, a little bit of directness. I'll give Schmidt, just like I said with Martinez, you win that ball, go at him. You don't have anything to lose right now.
Right.
Create something.
A lot of bodies up on the bench for Minnesota United. Substitution coming in. And we'll get an indicator of who that is.
John, I think this is the hottest home game we've had so far today. It was 82 in the first half, down to 79. But we've played a lot of games in the mid-60s in pouring rain. When you're pressing that hard, that starts to weigh on you. If you're Coach Oliver, what do you think about substitution-wise?
I think it's a slow drip. You start to bring them on one at a time, eat a little bit of clock, just allow the players to, you don't want to make wholesale changes because then it's like trying to figure out another guy, kind of slowly bring them in. Substitution that came on for Minnesota United, number 10, Dominic Vargas, coming in for number 24, Justin Arias. We had a great day.
Nice attack from Martinez here. His cutback is cut out by Nick Kent.
And those banks.
You're right. It was Banks.
He's been bright this half.
He has. He's getting the ball more, and he was willing to take guys on. Corner. Not too far away.
Opportunity there.
Yeah, from Goldman, and then it was Martinez that time whose shot was charged down. Vargas on the ball. Ooh. Befuddles Wagner a little bit, but Siefkin comes for the ball. Martinez.
That was Banks again.
Or sorry, Banks. I keep missing out. Banks comes in blazing hot, which, John, I feel like is a good enough time to talk about our sponsor, Blaze Pizza.
Oh, dude, look at that. Your segues are on point today.
Well, John, Blaze Pizza feeds the players after home games. And they're fired up to feed your family any day of the week. Visit their locations in Minneapolis and St. Louis Park at Knollwood Mall for fast-fired pizza served right out of the oven. Learn more at blazepizza.com.
Good track pack by Stevie Lamar.
Yeah, and that's that hunger in the press that we talked about where the forwards are really getting involved. Going to save Max Kent some blushes there. Amway playing it wide to Cruz. Cruz with a minute. It's
Ball.
long, find Ferris. Oh,
what a ball.
It was a great ball and a great run from Ferris, who just can't get it out from under his feet there. It's a nice little attack from United.
Yeah, it was. Just one dynamic pass. Splits both the lines.
Well, how much time did Cruz have?
He did. He had some time.
Harris is in the corner there. So flick up to Wagner. Wagner can't get it too far wide. It's in the box. Whoo! Tawa just able to tow it away.
Good clearance by Tawa. Like these are the unnecessary things that.
Shot there from United, but it's called back for a handball.
These are those unnecessary moments that Minneapolis City doesn't need, right? Like, let's just get the ball out.
Just be a little
collect. Cleaner. Cleaner is a really, really great way to put it.
Kent sends it long. Challenge by Tophoven. Nice flick on a CBA rule is there, but so is Ferris. Tophoven and Lamar. Back to Tophoven. Lovely ball to Goldman. That's a goal. Minneapolis City 4.
What a great pass by Tophoven.
That was just lovely. What vision.
We got here. I heard a whistle. Eli Goldman gets his second of the day in the 65th minute.
Just a lovely ball from Tophoven, and Goldman fires through Kelly's legs. Not a lot the goalkeeper can do there. But look at that ball. Doesn't get much better than that.
No, it does not. Some substitutions coming in. Looks like you have number 17, Carson Pena, coming on for number 34, Curtis Wagner. And number 2, Andrew Shazinski, coming on for number 40, Mizal Harris.
You have to say both of those guys had great games. The left flank for the Crows was dangerous from minute 1 to here minute 66.
Well, and defensively.
Yeah, they just locked down stuff. CBA Rule wins it off of Ferris. It's back to Max Kent. And that's Pena's first touch as City keep the ball a little bit.
Danger.
Charles gets stuck there, and now United are on the attack. That's Damian Vargas. Vargas tries to slide his ball through. Max Kent gets there just in time.
Wow.
Max Kent had to do double the work there as Will Schmidt Just had it taken off of his foot, but only as far as Vargas. Got a little loose for a second.
It did. It's like Banks is coming off. Number 57, Ty Perkins coming on for number 11, Julian Banks. And I thought I saw another one sneak on.
I thought Banks, especially in the second half, was really exceptional. Oh, Martinez trying to dribble through, but there's a whole lot of pink and black shirts, but
a lot of stuff happening.
There's a lot of stuff happening. He gets it back and does it again, but he's charged down, and then, hey, you'd love to see it at Nyembwe. He's taking a shot too. That's blocked. Looks like we also had Will Schmidt come off for number 66, Luke Ayaz. Tophoven's touch eludes him.
He just didn't want to go into that challenge. Already conceded he wasn't going to get there.
Martinez working hard. He's all the way in the left wing now. And it's back to Nyembwe.
It'll be interesting to see what Luke Ayaz does on the ball right now. I mean, the Loons took out a very dangerous player in Banks, who I thought was creating a lot.
I'd agree with you. Ayaz will bring a little bit more physicality just in his build.
His movement looks good too.
You know, it probably matches up better to the city center backs. Puts Nick Kent under a little bit of pressure. Big brother bails him out. Martinez challenging him, and Ferris wins it. You know, you're seeing a lot more of this, you know, this invention and this attack here from United, but no one there in the box in the end.
Oh, they thought I was going to get out of that.
Keen on the ball, and he's pushed back.
Get it, Ty, because they're crows.
Kent gets out of the two-man press. Back to him. And he's searching for Lamar.
Second ball.
Nyembwe misses it slightly. Lands right to Ferris. That's a kind bounce.
Good initial header.
Pina working hard. He wins the ball to Tophoven. Tophoven takes a second, and he finds Lamar, who shoots over. Oh, he's got his head in his hands. He's going to want that one back. That was a great setup. Little stutter set from Tophoven, buying him space and time.
Trying to pick out that far corner. It's a good shot of it.
On a nice win from Sakzinski there. Working out wide.
Finds Goldman.
To Tawa, top of the box. Oh, he's back into Lamar. Oh, save, Kelly.
Tophoven wanted that one. Just sitting there, waiting for it.
There are a lot of options in the box there. Nice pressure from Sakzinski. And there we see Ayaz pushed backwards by Nick Kent.
Really good job of United getting out of pressure there in the back. But not a lot of blue shirts getting forward because Ayaz happened to kind of come back for that one.
A nice movement from Ayaz. Balls to Ferris. Ferris looking for options. Looking wide. He did have, you know, a run on, but overcooked that one, and it's out for a goal kick.
Was that Ipsis?
That was Ipsis. I think you talked about this at halftime. It just all too often doesn't quite fall in the final third into a real chance for United.
Pena's got some space.
Puts it on the ground, looking for Tophoven. Can't quite get there. Well, he wins a foul. Well, we'll take a second as they set up for this to say thank you to Minnesota Homebuyers Connection. Are you ready to find your dream home in Minnesota?
Already got it.
Choose Minnesota Homebuyers Connection. They are a passionate team of real estate professionals that offer unmatched expertise and guidance for first-time buyers and those upgrading. That might be you.
Maybe.
Minnesota Homebuyers Connection is committed to making your home buying journey seamless. You can trust them to help you navigate Minneapolis City and beyond.
Emergency contact is labeled as nobody, just drive me home.
Kent on the ball, looking for options. Doesn't quite find Tophoven. Szynski working on Mpls.
Guy
Looking down the left, we have a man down. Looks like Naimwe is down.
Got up real fast to put hands in someone's face.
Yeah, he was not happy with Tophoven for some reason. That looked like it was number 28, Giovanni Cruz.
Referee trying to cool things down.
And that's a yellow card for Cruz here in the 73rd minute.
Frustration starting to settle in a little bit.
Well, he's been under pressure all day long.
Yeah.
I think he's had a nice game, but anytime he gets the ball, he's got 2, 3 City players all over him. And that gets to you after a while.
Yep. There potentially could have been some coming together on accident that he didn't take kindly to.
Looking long. Nice touch and layoff there.
As we get closer to the 90-second mark, they might start to get...
That's Mpls. He's come a long way to battle with Nick Kent, who has to backheel it out of bounds. Kent asking for the throw-in, but I'm not sure he's going to have too many people listen to him.
Opportunity here.
Yeah, good opportunity for Vargas. Vargas is shot.
Probably the most dangerous shot of the day for Minnesota United.
Siefken had to take a step. You got to believe he had that one covered, but I think you're right.
It's taken to the 75th minute for Minnesota United to decide to pull the trigger from distance.
But put him under pressure, right? Like, see what happens.
CB Rule is coming out. Looks like
Nick Kent is taking a second there.
Looks like a CB Rule is coming off for number 26, Zuhair Alabasi.
And that's his first appearance this year.
And number 30, player to watch and goal scorer in the 52nd minute tonight. Number 30, Henry Tophoven, making way for number 28, Daniel Lansbury.
Yeah, home fans haven't been able to see Daniel Lansbury. He's from St. Louis Park. And he plays college ball at LaSalle University in Pennsylvania. But, yeah, he's been hurt for a lot of the season. But, had a really good showing in Thunder Bay on Friday.
Great first flick.
Yeah, finds Charles. Plays it wide. Szynski.
Right idea.
Hey, you loved how he brought in to look out wide, but cut out. There's Ayaz. Good hold-up play. Now United on the attack. Ayaz again. He's got in front of his man, but all he can do is roll it to Siefken.
If I'm the staff over at Minnesota United, I'm looking at the combination of number 9, Aiden Martinez, number 11, is it Julian Banks?
Yep.
And number 66, Luke Ayaz. And those are some really good attacking options for the future.
They've, their use of space, their interchange, I agree with you. Alabasi on the ball. He finds Charles, and City can breathe for a minute. Kent a little bit upset that Charles pushed it back in the congested area, but Stevie Lamar wins a foul, and that is a yellow card. Can't do that for number 57, Ty Perkins. Here in
it shows number 8.
Oh, it's number 8. Oh, he showed it to number 8. All right, that's Will Schmidt.
Ball into Eli Goldman.
Albazi coming across. Drops it to Jamison Charles. Good control from the Crows. Carson Pena on the ball. He's working on Mpls. His cross into the hands of Kelly.
Had Lansbury in there.
Oh, but only as far. Oh, Max Kent feeling it. Hey, not a bad thing to try, I suppose, if you're Andrew Szynski. He scored in the Super Cup before, or he assisted in the first goal against Duluth. I think he's still looking for his first city goal, John.
Yep. Well, a lot of guys are.
In his defense, typically a fullback or a wingback doesn't get a ton of opportunities like he had. So if I was him, I'd pull the trigger too.
Absolutely.
Goldman going to take the corner. He fires in. Nick Kent. Oh, and that ball just squirts away.
That's a smart thing.
Pena back in the mixer. Smartly headed away, but Tawa's there. He shoots, but charged down.
Good work by Jamison Charles.
And that's a foul there by Martinez on Tawa.
She's going to go quick.
Tawa shushing his United counterpart. I wouldn't be talking a whole lot, John. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
But United out quickly. They find Ayaz. Pena over to tackle. Lansbury can't keep the ball. That man Martinez. Nice ball wide. Szynski in a foot race.
Does a really great job of getting in there.
He really does, and that's across to nowhere. Szynski, though, really interdicted that one.
He had two options. One, put your head down and sprint as fast as you can, or try to pass it off to Nick Kent. And I thought he made the right decision because Nick Kent had his hands full. Great touch by Lansbury.
Alabasi fouled there by Ferris.
No, I think it was handball.
Oh, handball by Ferris.
So I got my glasses on.
I got blocked by the pole. We've got a Wrigley Field-like setup up here. There are some obstructed views. Oh, look at that. Szynski getting past his man, driving into the box.
And goal kick.
Couldn't quite win it there. Both teams still working hard here in the 80th minute.
Substitutions coming on here. Kind of thrown the roster out the window here. I don't know who's who anymore.
Numbers aren't always matching.
No.
Oh, that's some veteran play there from Szynski, the little duck, winning the throw-in.
Looks like goalkeeper.
Oliver Kelly, after a great game, he's off.
Yeah,
and he'll be replaced by number 43, Keen Perkins. Looks like the brother to number 57, Ty Perkins. A couple sets of brothers on the field today.
Perkins had a good day.
Oliver Kelly had a good day.
I mean, it's hard to say that when you give up 4 goals, but you faced 17 shots and had 7 saves. So it's kind of like, hey, guys, help me.
8 saves. And I'd say 6 of them were exceptional. And then it looks like we've got Miguel Leon coming on for number 8, Will Schmidt, who was on a yellow card. Pena working on Leon. He's nicked from behind. And one final United substitution. Mpls comes off for Nathan Mua. Alabasi finds Charles. Back to Alabasi.
Good soccer. Oh.
Tawa doesn't get the call there. I thought he deserved it, but he's back up. You know, he's been quietly effective all season. Keeps the ball taken over.
Yep.
Mr. Reliable. That's what you want out of a midfielder like him. You don't notice him a ton, but when you do, he's doing something good. Stevie Lamar can't quite pull anything off, and he runs it out of bounds.
Ran out of turf.
Ferris, quick throw to Martinez. It's Ty Perkins.
Great move of Martinez.
We got Ayaz on the ball. Back to Martinez. Nice run from him. He finds Ferris out wide. Tracked by Nick Kent. Oh, that's some veteran play there. But it looks like he was offside anyway. Just a cheeky little shove to throw him off the ball.
Yeah, just a nice little touch. '83rd minute, 4-0. York Rose over Minnesota United U19s in 2024 Minnesota Super Cup action. Winner goes on to face St. Croix Legends. Great header by Stevie Lamar. St. Croix Legends on July 25th. Game time TBD, but location, McAllister College.
Well, and you got to believe at this point that that's City making the final. And we've got another tasty derby, a League Two match between the Legends and the Crows. And, St. Croix has really kind of been on the front foot over City for the last 2 seasons.
Good work by Carson Pena. Doesn't get the call. Opportunity here for United. Good track back by Ayaz.
He's been bright since coming on. Oh, Goldman just shoved into the advertising hoardings there. United quick on the restart. Nothing there, the referee says. Charleston interdicts that, but it's a handball.
Lansbury with an unlucky touch there.
Oh, nice attack there by Vargas, but that's a good win by Alabase. Oh, and good work from Lamar. Oh, and then he nutmegs Ferris, but it doesn't count if you don't win the ball.
Oh, great spin move by Charles.
The Maradona from Charles, and he looks wide to Goldman. Good touch. He cuts back on his right foot. Push wide. That's good defending.
Yeah, really great defending. Still at it, though.
Referee says nothing there. Szynski's there to help.
Oh, we got a foul. City fans,
all alone, but did a nice job.
City fans, are you in need of a terrible... Oh, boy. City fans, are you in need of a reliable roofing or siding contractor? Look no further than Honest Exteriors. With stellar reputation for integrity, quality, craftsmanship, and more, Honest Exteriors is your go-to solution for roofing, siding, and more. Visit honestexteriors.com to get an instant quote or set up an appointment today.
That's a new one if you can hear it over the broadcast. Citizen supporters always bringing it. Big ball finds Lamar, heads across, goal! Oh, and that's just flicked over.
And they're getting Lamar for offside.
Well, that spared some blushes from Alabase there.
Our camera guy fell over. Or he just wanted to sit down. It's been a long game.
It's been a long game. A long ball looking for Ferris. He's got behind Alabase. He still has Nick Kent to beat. Alabase tracking back. His shot, a good one to Siefken, who controls.
That was the one opportunity where we talked about let one fly, test the goalkeepers. 2 blue shirts in great opportunities there for a nice little slip-through ball.
Lamar does a good job holding the ball up. Nice
Szynski's
ball. He
in.
finds Szynski, who is in. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. Can he do it? He finishes. Goal, Andrew Szynski.
He got it. He got it. Oh, they're saying he's offside.
He's flagged back for offside. Unbelievable.
Composed
from that
finish.
replay that started after the pass, he looked on, John.
Yeah.
It was a composed finish from the wing back. Ooh, that looked close. I think Goldman was definitely offside. Szynski, however,
Yep.
I think he was on. I think he was on.
Yep, that one stinks.
Great finish, though.
Yeah, he got a shove, too, at the last second.
Siefken finds Pina. Pina, nice flick on. Not quite to Goldman.
Tawa went a little aggressive there.
Didn't love that call, Joey Tawa. He's had a nice game.
Yeah.
Ball finds Martinez. A little bit of a loose touch. Tawa wins it. No. Tawa's flagged for a foul there. Martinez, quick restart. His teammate not ready for it.
Yeah, that's just an experience right there. You definitely want to allow your team the opportunity to put that on target.
Well, especially with this much time left. Right? Like, you haven't had a ton of opportunities in the final third.
Yep.
Don't waste it. Nice stuff from Lamar. But Alabasi can't get it. He's going to put pressure on Nyambwe. Forces that all the way to Perkins.
Oh.
Ooh, nice little flick on there from Leon. And just an easy pickup from Siefken.
Smart play by Nick Kent.
You know, it's used all of Nick Kent's experience. But he hasn't looked that flustered today.
Nope, he hasn't. He's always calm. Seems to be the calm Kent.
And City just looking to kill the game here. Pina a little bit loose. Lansbury, a little bit out-muscled by Amway there. But nice ball from Charles to Goldman. Goldman looks for Szynski again. He gets a chance once more. Cuts back onto his right. He shoots over the bar. Oh, he wanted that one.
He wants it. Man. Perkins just watched that one go. He had no chance of making that save if Szynski gets that right.
Oh, quick ball. Stevie Lamar almost picks it up. Getting a little bit loose from United there.
Yeah, I don't understand the necessity to just give things away there in bad spots.
Charles battling with Leon. He wins it. Balls to Pina. Good ball forward. Lamar's got Alabasi on his right. He cuts it back. Gets it back from Charles. Nice 1-2 with Lansbury.
Great ball in by Alabasi.
Oh, you love to see it. What a goal. Eli Goldman.
And now it's just sparkling on the end of the...
What an assist there from Lamar. He's a creative player, but look at this again. Look at that cheeky little flick, and bam!
Goldman gets it right. The 90th minute, Eli Goldman gets his second on the day. We talked about it in the first half. It was taking a Herculean effort by, in my opinion, the best player on the field for Minnesota United in Oliver in net to keep the score line at 2.
Yeah.
There's been 19 shots so far today for the Crows.
The Crows put on a good performance.
Yep. You know what 5-0 means, Dan?
Means the Super Cup final on July 25th at McAllister College.
Well, personally for me, 5-0 means I have to get Taco Bell on the way home. It's the only time I eat Taco Bell. So,
well, Pina gives it up to Martinez there.
If Minnesota United is looking after my cardiovascular health here, then they'll put one over the bar. Sure do love Taco Bell, though.
You know, I don't have it that often, but maybe I should add on.
Create a superstition.
Maybe I should.
There's some requirements around your Taco Bell intake. I am hungry, so I guess that helps. Into stoppage time here. No indicator on how much. You'd have to think around 2 minutes like we had in the first half. There were 3 minutes, I'm being told. So pretty close.
Yeah. Minimum of 3 minutes of stoppage time. It's 5-0 Minneapolis City here. And they're going to head forward.
What a ball.
Great ball to Goldman. Can Goldman
the hat trick
get through? Oh, cuts back on his right.
Yeah.
And the referee points to the penalty spot. There's no doubt about that one.
And Cruz rips off the captain's armband and throws it to the turf in frustration. Not a lot to be frustrated about on that one.
Now Stevie Lamar takes it over Goldman on the hat trick. I don't know about that, but
yeah, I'd give it to him.
I would too. Here we are in stoppage time, but great work from Goldman to earn that.
Now Stevie's got to make it if he's going to take it from the guy on 2 goals. He's only got 2. Lamar steps into it.
Oh my gosh! And he.
Not much to say about that.
He's going to hear about that one in the locker room. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Might as well just hit it. I was mistaken. Eli Goldman's already on the hat trick.
There have been a lot of goals today, John.
Oh, no.
Whoa.
There goes,
and a consolation goal.
There goes Taco Bell.
Ferris scores to make it 5-1 after Stevie Lamar missed the penalty here in extra time. Well, a nice finish, but
Great finish.
You got to say this should be
5-0 or 6-0.
And that's it. Last kick of the game there.
And that does it for tonight. Group A in the Minnesota Super Cup has closed. Minneapolis City takes the top spot and will face the St. Croix Legends on July 25th at McAllister Stadium, time TBD. I'm John Bisworm. That's Dan Hudeman. We're going to take a quick break. We'll break this one down a little bit, and then we'll get out of here and let you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 90-plus minutes have been played here at Edor Nelson Field on the campus of Augsburg University. One-way traffic today in the final match of Group A in the 2024 Minnesota Super Cup. 5-1, the Crows over Minnesota United U19s. Dan, I mean, this one was, I think, a complete performance from end to end for the Crows. Goals come from Eli Goldman in the first minute. We'll have to check the records on whether that was the closest one. In the 10th minute, Jonah Garcia gets a yellow card. Then we have a goal by Sidike Jabate in the 47th minute, and that was your halftime scoreline of 2-0. And then I think things kind of came unhinged a little bit defensively for Minnesota United. You had a Tophoven player to watch today, scoring in the 52nd minute, and then you had Eli Goldman going on a run, and I was corrected. It's 61st, 65th, and 90th for the club's 6th ever hat trick, and I know that because I actually looked at the stats last week. So you got a lot of people involved. All three of your front players that started scored.
And it could have been more, John. I mean, you had Oliver Kelly standing on his head for most of the game.
Absolutely.
You had a missed penalty. You had an Andrew Szczynski goal, which, from our view, with the aid of the football lines, probably onside.
Probably onside, yep.
I don't want to take anything away. Great referee crew today. Easy for us way up here. But, man, could have been a lot. Now, John Ferris scores in the second to last kick right at the end of extra time to make it 5-1.
Yep.
But I think complete performance is a good way to put it.
Yeah, I think so. And it's a really great you come off that loss in Thunder Bay where it probably should have come back across the border with 3 points. I think Coach Oliver's plan worked today. You had some execution finally starting to happen for the Crows. Probably, like you said, could have been more. But if you're looking for more, you can head over to MPLSCitySC.com. 2 important matches coming up. One of the free variety. The Futures U19 team is playing on this field here at Edor Nelson Field on July 10th at 6:30 p.m. in the UPSL Premier Division.
UPSL Division 1.
Yep, there it is. UPSL Division 1, thank you. Semifinal. So come out. It's free.
Yep, Wednesday, July 10th.
Wednesday, July 10th. And then on July 12th, the Gene Party.
Oh, this is the big one. Get out there on Friday.
Come out on Friday, July 12th, 7 p.m. kickoff. Festivities for the Gene Party start around 5 p.m. All the proceeds from ticket sales and jersey sales of the Gene Party kit go to
mHealth Fairview Masonic Children's Hospital's Advanced Gene Therapy Research.
There you go. That's why I paused, because I could not have said that. So a lot of city action to end the summer here. Get on out here. If you're watching the replays now, but there's about 400 kids running around the field. Everyone's having a great time here. Please come out. Head on over to MPLS City SC. Get tickets to that July 12th game. As you already know, where that money goes. Good cause. Do good. Or come on down, do a test run on July 10th, the free variety.
Try it out, it's free.
To see the 19s and support them. So once again, I'm John Bisworm. That's Dan Hudeman. 5-1 your scoreline here. One-way traffic for the Crows. Goals coming from Goldman, Sidike, and Tophoven. And 1 consolation goal for Minnesota United coming by way of John Ferris. I'm John Bisworm. That's Dan Hudeman. Thanks again for being with us, and we'll talk to you soon.
What's up, City? Next game is the Gene Party. Be there, be square. Wear some nice pants.
Come to the Gene Party.
What's up, City? Come to the Gene Party.
Come to the Gene Party. Come to the Gene Party.
Come to the Gene Party.
Let's party.
Come to the Gene Party, guys.
Come to the Gene Party.
Come to the Gene Party.
Come to the Gene Party. Let's go.
What's up, Crow Nation? I better see you guys at the Gene Party, July 12th. Come out.
We'll see you at the Gene Party.
Come to the Gene Party.
Come to the Gene Party on July 12th. Yeah!